ਧੰਨ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ। ਪਾਤਾਲਾਂ ਪਾਤਾਲ ਲਖ ਆਗਾਸ਼ਾਂ ਆਗਾਸ਼, ਓੜਕ ਓੜਕ ਪਾਲ ਥਕੇ ਵੇਦ ਕਹਿਨ ਇਕ ਬਾਤ। ਸੈਸ 18 ਕਹਿਨ ਕਤਿਬਾ, ਅਸਲੂ ਇਕ ਧਾਤ। ਲੇਖਾ ਹੋਏ ਤਾਂ ਲਿਖਿਐ, ਲਿਖੈ ਹੋਏ ਵਿਨਾਸ਼। ਨਾਨਕ ਵੱਡਾ ਆਖੀਐ, ਆਪੇ ਜਾਣੈ ਆਪ। ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। As you all know, we will continue the discussion of Japji Sahib. We have already discussed 21 Pauriyan and today we will discuss Pauri number 22. May Vaheguru shower blessing upon us to complete today's Vichaar. Your efforts to understand about Japji Sahib and the teaching of the Guru Maharaj are praiseworthy. This is the only way to receive blessings from the Guru. The next stage is to implement these teachings in our lives to be blessed. As we have discussed in the previous Pauriyan, Guru Maharaj Ji is teaching us about the creation of the universe. Guruji emphasized the importance of understanding and implementing the hukum. As we are aware of that hukum, the command is to be followed. If we only recite it and chant it and perform meditation and glorify God, then nothing will be attained. We will continue to suffer in our lives and not experience eternal happiness. This is the main reason for our pains, because we don't change our actions even after understanding everything. If we talk about Pauri number 16, Guruji talked about the sport of the earth and mentioned that there are so many words beyond this word, so very many. ਧਰਤੀ ਹੋਰ ਪਰੈ ਹੋਰ ਹੋਰ, ਤਿਸਤੇ ਭਾਰ ਤਲੈ ਕਵਣ ਜੋਰ. Guruji talk about the power holds the earth and support its weight. He advised us that its creative potential can't be described. Our value is zero compared to this universe. Guruji said, I can't even once be a sacrifice to you. In Pauri 17, on the same earth, we have countless types of meditations, love, worship, austere disciplines, countless scriptures and recitations. Then countless fools, thieves, embezzlers, countless killers, countless sinners mentioned in Pauri number 18. Furthermore, Guruji mentioned countless names, countless places, inaccessible, unapproachable celestial realms. After explaining all this, Guruji said, it seems a burden on my head because a sank, countless word is also inappropriate for this creation. Guruji taught us that we should be concerned about our actions instead of searching the limits of this creation. He mentioned that sow the seed of pure deeds and you will harvest happiness. We discussed in the previous Pauri about the time, moment, date, day, season, month when this universe was created. Kavan so vela, vakat kavan, kavan thit, kavan var, kavan se ruti maha kavan, jit hua akar. Guruji then said, no one has mentioned these details in their scriptures. Velana paiya panditi, Jehovah Lekh Puran. The Pandits, the religious scholars can't find that time, even if it is written in the Purans. Waqt na payo qadiyan je likhan lekh Quran. That time is not known to qazis who study the Quran. Titwar na jogi jana rut maha na koi. The day and the date are not known to the yogis. Nor is the month or the season. Ja karta sirthi ko saje ape jana soi. The creator who created this creation, only he himself knows. It is still the same as in the past. People have the explanation about this creation. People used to preach about the numbers of underlying worlds and the numbers of skies. They talked about the numbers of vegetation in the universe. They would assign numbers to all creatures. Nowadays, science has stated that this universe can't be measured. Without any telescope, without any visit to space, Guru Nanak Maharaj mentioned truth in the Bani and condemned other explanations because they seemed inappropriate. Guruji said, you can't assign numbers to something that is countless. How can you give numbers to it? As Guruji stated in the last lines of today's Pauri, Lekha hoye ta likhiya. If there is an account of this, then you can write it. Can we measure the water of oceans? Can we count all creatures? Can we tell how many creatures are born and die every moment on the earth? Can we measure the rays coming from the sun? Can we measure the depth of oceans? Surely no, we can't. However, we are making efforts to find the answer to all these questions. Many people die during their dives to oceans. However, submarines are not invincible and they can sink. Most recently, 5 people went to see the Titanic wreckage in the North Atlantic Ocean. The authorities released statements stating that it is unlikely to find their bodies. Many astronauts have lost their lives while on a space tour. If we only talk about the creatures on the earth, the GDNA, barcoded place on earth, is in the northwest Costa Rica. What are they saying about the numbers of creatures? We have identified around 2 million species on the planet. We know the evidence has plummeted, but with estimates for the total ranging from 8.7 million to 8 trillion. We are still unable to answer fundamental question, how many species are there on earth? I just mentioned a few examples to understand today's Pauri. Guruji said that you will surely finish yourself before you finish writing on account for this creation. Guruji said that the account can't be written because this is beyond our comprehension. Whatever it is, it will exist, but with our words, it will not be greater or lesser. It can be the personality of a person. If we say a few good things about someone, they get happy and proud. But the description of Lord Master is not destitute of our praise. God can't be created or established, but we have created gods and their descriptions are destitute of our words. We can please Him by donating or offering our prayers. As it's been preached, we are influenced by these explanations and therefore we try to please the Lord Master with our prayers. We offer Him 5, 10 or 100 prayers in a day to please Him. If I correct myself, these prayers are not to please God, We offer these prayers to fulfill our desire and wishes. The infinite Lord requires infinite love, but we are offering prayers in numbers. We want to please Him with mere words because we don't understand that He operates this universe by His command. As discussed previously, Hukmi Hukam Chalaye Ra. The commander by His command leads everything. Nanak Vigasai Ve Parva. O Nanak, he blossomed forth carefree and untroubled. Guruji saying that he hasn't seen by anyone. People are saying he is great by listening to others, but no one has actually seen him. They are only talking about his greatness. As I mentioned earlier, only his creation can't be described because we don't have that much power to describe everything. Instead of trying to find the limits of the Lord, Guruji has instructed us to follow his hukam, the command of God. Guruji said that understanding this law of nature and fulfilling its requirement is the acceptance of his command. If you think that prayers or fasting for 40 days can please him, or if you think that I can please him with my recitations of Japji Sahib 101 times, or by performing 5 nitnames every day, or by visiting Gurdwara barefoot, or by offering special prayers during special days. Guru Nanak Maharaj responded with the following Shabad: Maharuti sab tu kadi murat vichara, tu gantai kinai na payo sacha alakh apara. Through all the months and the seasons, the minutes and the hours, I dwell upon you. No one has attained you by clever calculations or true unseen and infinite Lord. The person who is trying to please you with the prayers in numbers is arrogant. He is full of ego and preaches that he is very religious because he recites prayer every moment. He hasn't abandoned his greed, avarice, and ego, yet he labels himself as religious. Guruji said, Padaya Murkh akhiye jis lab lob ahankara. That scholar who is full of greed, arrogant pride, and egotism is known to be a fool. What should we read then? What should we understand? Guruji said, Nao padiye, nao bujiye, Gurmati Vichara. So read the name, which is his hukam, his command, the law of nature. It should be understood and implemented, which has been explained in the Bani. The Bani states, live your life according to Gur ki mat, Gurmat. Good wisdom is produced by contemplating on the Guru's teachings and understanding the requirements of the law of nature. Let's discuss the first line of the Pauri. Guruji stated, Patala patal lakh agasha agash. We often get confused with these verses. Some of our preachers claim that Guruji said that there are millions of patal and millions of akash. As we described previously, Guruji used examples based on what was present around him or what was believed during his time. It was believed by others that there are millions of underworlds and celestial realms. However, it would be incorrect to say that Guruji believed in millions of patal and akash. Million is a number representing 10,100,000. 10 lakh. We can't even use the word crore to describe it, meaning that the creation can't be estimated. If you believe in Laks, Patal and Akash. If you say that Guruji believed in them, what would you say about the Podiya that we discussed previously? Guruji repeatedly emphasized that this creative power can't be described. Even in the last lines of the Pauri, which we discussed earlier, the message remains the same. Once we understand the next line, we can easily comprehend it. Odak odak paal thake ved kahan ik vaat. As we have discussed previously, everyone made their estimates about this creation. The Vedas stated one thing, that people get tired searching these words because they are hundreds of thousands of earth and skies. This was not the belief of Guru Nanak Maharaj. It was merely an estimate made by others. Sahis 18 Kain Kateba Asulu Ik Taat. The scriptures of Islam, Christianity and Jews say that there are 18,000 words, but there is only one God. The other scriptures are also made their estimations. Sahis means 1000, 18 means 18, Kahan means say. Kateba, scriptures of Christianity, Judaism and Islam. It is interesting that the concept of the 18,000 words also exists in Alvism. We have many poems and written sources mentioning on Sekijin bin Elam, means 18,000 realms, 18,000 alam. According to the following source, the 18,000 words are also mentioned in the Torah, where it says God flies through 18,000 words. All these mentioned numbers saying that we have counted and estimated the universe. Just as the Vedas say hundred of thousands, they also say 18,000 words. They also believe that if we weight the entire vegetation by taking one leaf from everywhere, it would be 18,000 tons. It was an estimate to find the limits, but the entire vegetation of the universe can't even be seen or found, let alone weighed. If you were able to, you would find the limits of God. But truth is that no one can find the limits of this creation, and it is not the way to please Lord Master. However, all scriptures believe in one God, Aslu Iktaat. We have discussed Sahis 18 Kain Kateba, and they have faith in one God, Aslu Iktaat. The problem is that we try to estimate the creation. Guru Maharaj Ji states in the Bani, Ketiyan teriyan kudarti, kevad teri daat. You have so many creative powers, Lord. Your beautiful blessings are so great. Kete tere ji jant sift karain din raat. So many of your beings and creatures praise you day and night. Kete tere roop rang, kete zaat ajat. You have so many forms and colors, so many classes, high and low. When Guru Maharaj Ji explains about this creation, he provides us numerous examples to teach us that there is no accounting for this creation. Guruji said, if I could live for millions and millions of years, and if the air was my food and drink, if I lived in a cave and never saw either the sun or the moon, and if I never slept, even in dreams, even then I could not estimate your value, O Lord. Your greatness is beyond my comprehension. Then Guruji provided the example of a bird and said, if I were a bird soaring and flying through hundreds of heavens, and I were invisible, neither eating or drinking anything. Even then, I can't estimate your value. At the end of this Shabad, Guru Ji said, Nanak, Kagad lakh mana, pad pad kiche pao. Oh Nanak, if I had 100 of thousands of stacks of paper, and if I were to read and recite and embrace love for the Lord, Masu, tot na avai lekhan pon chalao. And if there is no shortage of ink, and if my pen were able to move like the wind, P teri कीमत ना पवे, हाँ केवड आखा नाओ. Even so, I couldn't estimate your value. How can I describe the greatness of your name? Even in the last lines of the Pauri, Guruji stated same, Lekha hoye ta likhiye, lekha hoye vinash. If you try to write an account of this, you will surely finish yourself before you finish writing it. Nanak vadda akhiye ape jane aap. O Nanak, call him great. He himself knows himself. It is not the aim of our lives to find the limits. Guruji said in the beginning that the aim of our life is to be truthful, and that ego is the barrier on our life journey. Because of our ego, we lie and provide wrong estimates about this creation, all because we want to be called great. Guruji said to leave this behind and focus on your lives, making them beautiful. Guruji said to leave this behind and focus on our lives, making them beautiful by creating a harmonious society and making others' lives beautiful as well. We should bring his virtues into our own lives. Make pure both mind and body. Renounce duality, appearing black from within but white in appearance. Cultivate truthfulness and be the creator of your own decent life. Reside within yourself because you are not present in your body. Perform good deeds and attain the status of fearlessness. See the light of God in everyone. Respect all of humanity. Love everyone and lack hostility. Remain unaffected by joy or sorrow and learn to balance your emotion in both situations. Stay detached from the materialistic world like a lotus flower untouched by mud. Refrain from the death of the mind. Make efforts to make your life beautiful. Be a security guard of this life. Observe yourself and what is happening within you. Renounce your evils and cultivate virtues. I hope you have understood the meaning of this Pauri. Following his command, living life according to law of nature, fulfilling the requirements of it, is the one religion for the entire humankind. As we say, there is one God. The other gods have been established by us. Numerous names have been given by us. Let's surrender to ourselves to one supreme power to make our lives beautiful and explore the eternal bliss. This is the only way to be blessed. Other practices, ritual performance and their attainment we have discussed. May Vaheguru bless everyone. Let's make efforts to learn about the treasure of virtues. I made a humble effort to explain the meaning of Bani. Some may disagree with it. They are free to believe as fit them. Apology for my mistakes. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.